I'd like to thank you all for coming to Vibe today to see Denquar. Woo! Big thanks, big thanks to Denquar for playing today here on this tiny gig. It's our second or third tiny gig thing at Vibe this year. One of them was Carmen sitting here, and the other one was our birthday and the Mutineers. Denquar is the third one.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, we will start. Thank you.
Yeah, all right. Thank you, everybody. It's really nice to be here at Vibe in Mui Wo, Lantau Island, my own hometown, and to see all you familiar faces. I'm going to do a little acoustic, kind of soul, kind of jazz set. Nothing too extravagant, so there'll be no dancing on the tables. Thank you very much. But it's just steady on, Tess. But no, it's just nice to practice and play a few tunes for you guys. This first tune is called Ode to Quarantine, which I wrote when I had just landed back in Hong Kong from the UK. And for those of you who've done that in recent times, people have to quarantine for 14 days. So I remember just arriving at my friend's apartment where I'm staying, Julie and Matthew, and just kind of looking out onto the sea and just kind of feeling like a sense of being home, but also really jet lagged. So I wrote the song, stuck it on YouTube, and then some of my friends in London were saying, why are you calling it Ode to Quarantine? You should call it something different, better the lateral than the literal. But then I thought, you know what, why not just document this weird time of life? And the Works contacted me and liked the song and asked me to perform on the show. So within a week, I'd done it on telly, which is kind of a cool achievement. So here we go.
Slowly eyes die down, sinking deep in clouds, never wasted by the days. Ever since I went away, still golden as the sun, as old as I am young. Time rolls by like waves, sinking deep in space. The momentary glow is exactly how I know it, frozen by the sounds, oh, those familiar sounds of Lantau. Home, who am I without your warming breeze? Home, a million miles, but yet your soul's in me. The moon still keeps me smiling, this rural little island, oh, to quarantine. Though I'll stay free, washed up by the sea is where I'll be. Time rolls by like waves, sinking deep in space. The momentary glow is exactly how I know it, yeah. Frozen by the sounds, oh, those familiar sounds of Lantau. Home, who am I without your warming breeze? Home, a million miles, but yet your soul's in me. The moon still keeps me smiling, this rural little island, quarantine, though I'll stay free. Washed up by the sea is where I'll be instead. Washed up by the sea, sea is where I'll be. Yeah.
Woo!
Thank you. Oh, it's a quarantine. Yeah. All right. Cool. So that was an experience. Yeah, I'm gonna do another kind of original song. I was recently asked to write a song for my master's, which I'm studying at the moment, about love, and I kind of thought, God, really? I have all the topics? Okay, great. And I kind of I guess, as a still relatively young person, I guess I'm still learning about love, and we're all learning, actually. We don't think we ever stop learning. But one thing I've noticed is that, and there's a saying by the Dalai Lama, that when you find someone that you're truly in love with, if you feel that you kind of just can't think straight and you're completely out of breath and your head kind of spins, and that's not somebody that's right for you, but rather when you feel completely calm, if that makes any sense. So this is called So This Is Love. I've started in the wrong key, so I'm gonna have to start again. Here we go. D flat. Okay.
Ding, da, dee, da, dee. La, do, di, dee, 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 da, dee, da, dee. What is this feeling? But no apparent reason. You were always on my mind. I thought that maybe I'd be going crazy, but every word I sing rhymes. I played a tune to the sound of you. You came and gave it harmony. You came along and made my song a full arrangement with a symphony. So this is love. So this is what I've always dreamed of. So this here is love. So why am I so fine? Yeah. What they show in movies don't depict what truly. They really play the cliches. So erase the script, 'cause we're live on this right here on the real stage. Let's set the scene and vignette the screen. You'll provide the sweet escape. Now cue the music and keep it acoustic, so we can really hear the strings play. So this is love. So this is what I've always dreamed of. So this here is love. So why am I so fine? If I could capture all your little quaint comedy eyes, sprinkle some magical dust behind the screen. Though they may be right when they say love is blind, I just close my eyes. So this is love. So this always dreamed of. So this here is love. So I am myself found. Oh, this is love. So this is what I've always dreamed of. So this here is love, love. You here by my side, everything's so fine. Da-day, day, da-ba-day, da-day, da-day, da-day.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Nice. Very cool. So, what's next on the list? Yeah. I'm gonna do a little kind of reggae cover of one of my favorite artists growing up, Norah Jones. And when I had my first gig at the Turkish when I was like 14 or 15, I only knew a couple songs and I only knew Norah Jones. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. This is Don't Know Why.
I waited till I saw the sun, yeah. Don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. I don't know why I didn't come by. I don't know why I didn't come, yeah. When I saw the break of day, wish that I could fly away instead of living in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine, in wine, in wine, but you beyond my mind forever. That didn't c'est la vie. So they found out that even better. So they can vibe and vibe. Validate that day. My heart is drenched in wine, in wine, but you beyond my mind forever. Something has to make you run. Don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a sun. I don't know why I didn't come by. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
What is next? Right, okay. Who speaks French?
What? My
Oh
French
no!
wife does.
Oh, okay, do you? Okay.
Oh dear.
Then maybe I won't do a French song.
That
That helps me out. Okay. Well, I have a French song or two which I'd like to try. I really love French music, actually, and I wish I could speak it. They say if you get a French boyfriend, you learn really quickly. So I'm working on that.
French wife.
All right. What's next?
How's your French going? Magnifique.
We'll do a little blues first. This is another blues I like to perform with my boys, Charlie and Henry, in London. But unfortunately, they couldn't be with us today because they weren't up for the quarantine. So, unfortunately, it's just me. But it's a great chance, as I said, for me to practice.
Like a flower waiting to bloom, like a light bulb in a dark room, yeah. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. Like a desert waiting for the rain, like a school kid waiting for the spring, yeah. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on, yeah. My poor heart, it has been so dark since you've been gone. After all, you're the one who turns me on. You're the only one who can turn me back on. My heart is waiting for some new tune. My glass is waiting for some fresh ice cubes, yeah. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on. Sappa-vip-dip damai, sappa-vip-dip damai, si-vi-bambai, vi-dambai, super-fat-dip-bambai, la-da-bimbai, la-da-dip-bimbai. My poor heart, it has been so dark since you've been gone. After all, you're the one who turns me on. You're the only one who can turn me back on. My heart is waiting for some new tune. My glass is waiting for some fresh ice cubes, yeah. I'm just sitting here waiting for you to come on home and turn me on.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. I'm going to give this tune a go. I apologize if my pronunciation is bad. It's probably not going to be great. You won't understand me, but I'll give it a go.
Ma chambre, la forme d'une cage. Le soleil passait son bas par les fenêtres. Me chassait ma porte comme le petit soldat qui veut me prendre. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je fuis. Déjà j'ai connu le parfum de l'amour, un million de roses pour mes pas à temps. Mon nom s'effleure à mes entourages, mais en malade. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je vis. Je ne suis pas vieille de sa vie qui m'a naturée. C'est magnifique, être sympathique. Moi je ne le commets jamais. Oh. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je fuis. I'm gonna try and do a solo. Je ne veux pas travailler, je ne veux pas déjeuner, je veux seulement oublier. Et puis je fuis. Et puis je fuis. Yeah. I work on my pronunciation. Right, there is another one.
A Carmen just behind. There's a
All right.
remote control. That's it.
Oh.
Give it to Jacko. He's
Okay, so. Great. Right, where are we up to? Okay. Sweet. All right, lovely. So I'm going to do. Yeah. I'm going to do. How are we doing for time? Oh, not too bad. Okay, so. Don't mind me, just checking my little set list here. All right, next on the list. So recently I performed, let's say maybe 9 months ago, I performed in Japan. At a place called Tokyo. You heard of it?
Nope.
And I performed at Maduro, which is like a Latin bar type jazz bar, very sophisticated venue for jazz at the Grand Hyatt Hotel. And it was quite the challenge for me because, first of all, the caliber of musicians in Tokyo are another level. So it was just such an amazing opportunity to play with guys of like that high level in terms of jazz. Certainly for me in my career, it just helped me grow so much. And the bar predominantly is a Latin bar, so I sang lots of Bossa Nova, which is music that derives from Brazil, or South America. And I sang loads of these like very famous tunes, which you would have heard of, such as this next one, which is a Jobim classic, which is I'm going to sing in Portuguese, which I'm sure most of you know. So I'm just kind of perfecting my Bossa Nova playing as well. But here we go.
Don't mind me, I'm just going to do a bit
Okay.
of roving count.
Olha que coisa mais linda, mais cheia de graça. Ela, a menina que vê o que passa num doce balanço caminho do mar. Moça do corpo dourado de sushi Ipanema, o Você é um balançado mais que poema, que coisa mais linda que eu já vi passar. Ah, porque tudo tão triste. Ah, porque tudo tão triste. Ah, a beleza que existe, a beleza que é mais que poema, que também passa sozinha. Ah, se ela soubesse quando ela passa, o mundo sorrindo neste graça, ela fica mais linda por causa de amor. Tall and tan and young and lovely, this girl from Ipanema goes walking, and when she passes she smiles, she passes, goes ah. Yeah, when she moves it's just like a samba, sway so smooth and hips move so gentle, and when she passes each one she passes, goes ah. Oh, but I watch her so sadly. Oh, how can I tell her I love her? Yes, I should give my heart gladly, but instead when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She was tall and tan and young and lovely, this girl from Ipanema goes walking, when she passes she smiles, but she doesn't see. La da 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 da. So even father even put the even. But I don't believe the whipping bit the shit up with a thing. Samba, 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 samba. Oh, but I watch her so sadly. How can I tell her I love her? Yes, I would give my heart gladly, but instead when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. She was tall and tan, young, so lovely, this girl from Ipanema goes walking, when she passes she smiles, but she doesn't see. She doesn't see. She doesn't see me. Na 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 na. She doesn't see me. La da 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 da.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much. Cool. All right, what is next on thy list? Okay. So this is it's another Bossa Nova. See if I can do something slightly different for a different vibe. Tell you what, let's do a ballad. I'm going to start off with this. I'm going to middle of the session off with this ballad. This is a jazz standard ballad. Oh, I'm intimidated. Yep, they are. Come. Oh, he's not Chinese. I thought he was.
It's okay, he just wants to donate some blood.
Come on in.
Exactly, yeah, we're short of books this week.
Okay.
It's not the pale moon that excites me, that thrills and delights me. Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. Isn't your sweet conversation that thrills this sensation? Oh no, it's just the nearness of you. When you're in my arms and I feel you so close to me, oh my wildest dreams came true. It isn't your sweetness to enchant me. If you could only grant me the right to hold you ever so tight, and to feel in the night the nearness of you. Sapavete bambai, da da da, sapavete da da da, seven vate da da da, la vate. The nearness of you. Ah.
Little jazz standard. Thanks. Thank you. All right, now I can do something a bit more upbeat again. Lovely. So, what should I play? It's a bit risky, this next song, but I'm gonna see if I can do.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
So, when I first moved to London, I just found it really tough. Like growing up in Hong Kong, you know, I realized how soft the social atmosphere is, because I was having to deal with things that I definitely did not expect, and just the kind of aggression, which I kind of like now, but it is so much from the streets, so far meaner. And I remember when I first moved to London, I'm gonna try this song out. I'm still writing it. I moved into a flat on Holloway Road, of all places, you know, hustle and bustle. And, you know, I was very young at the time, like very early 20s, and I was trying to network with musicians, and I kind of was making a few friends in the scene, so I had to be like, oh great, come round to mine, and we'll jam some songs, and we'll write some songs. Anyway, I did that, and my landlord took the idea of me bringing men back for a completely different reason. And which is really crazy, because I was just trying to find my way. Anyway, I got kicked out. I got asked to leave my flat. This is a true story. And this is called DLA. And you'll know why. Because I overheard him speaking to one of the neighbors about me. And it was just so upsetting, because they were just saying the most awful, like racist things as well about me. And they were so untrue. And I remember feeling really young and just not really having you know, being a woman as well, and just kind of not really having much of a voice to voice my explanation. So I'm gonna try and do this song. This is something that I wrote. So I overheard my neighbor in his finest despair, trashing up our name to the landlord downstairs. This girl brings home so many different men. This type of behavior brings the bad whispers in. I called him the next day just to have my own say. Gave simple explanation about the music I play. You're just playing gossip here on Holloway Road. For the sake of your deposit, you got 2 weeks to go. I told my landlord, these are stories and lies. She's got more stops or knocks than the Victoria line. So why do I violate my tenancy? I'm just a young girl, but I ain't stupid. Yes, I bring home some boys to make music with, but I heard every word of what you said. The name repeats so loudly in my head. I'll wear my reputation as the dirty little Asian upstairs. I won't pretend you're racist, but you're shaming so low. How can guitar cases, double basses make me a hoe? Before you leave, before I trumpet and go, I might feel horny and give someone's trumpet a blow. I told my landlord, these are stories and lies. She's got more stops and knocks than the Victoria line. I'll violate my tenancy by being me. I'm just a young girl, but I ain't stupid. Yes, I'll bring home some boys to make music with, but I heard every word of what you said. The name repeats so loudly in my head. I'll wear my reputation as the dirty little Asian upstairs. I envisioned had failed, 'cause most musicians in the industry happen to be male. So why am I the enemy? I'm just a young girl, but I ain't stupid. Yes, I'll bring home some boys to make music with, but I heard every word of what you said. I guess I'll just be proud of it instead and wear my reputation as the dirty little Asian upstairs. You can trash my name, I don't care. Dirty little Asian upstairs. Asian persuasion. The dirty little Asian upstairs. Yeah. Quite raw stuff. Welcome. Still writing it, you know, still kind of storied. Yeah. I haven't actually recorded it yet, so I think I will, and it'll be really cool. I know, right? Arrangement.
We live near Holloway Road.
Do you?
Yeah, we have a house there.
No way. Crouch End? Yeah. I currently live in Crouch End, actually. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I currently live in Crouch End.
Round the back of Park Road.
No way, I live near Hornsey Station. That's crazy.
Yeah, Hornsey Station.
This is a conversation for another time.
It is. Yeah.
A cafe called Beam, that which I really like.
Yeah.
Do you know Beam? Anyway.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is crazy. All right, so how much have we got? Okay, let's do. Yeah, I'll do one more, and then we'll finish off with science. Okay, this is just a. This is a little song that I wrote. This is called Lousy Science. Yeah. I've never been the one to read my mind. I may have left
left you wondering once or twice. Might not directly say, I guess I use my funny ways. Don't undermine my hints and lousy signs. Expression don't come easily to me, unless I think in terms of chemistry. The start's so filled with lust, sun sparks around my nucleus. Don't undermine my hints on lousy signs. I guess you would have figured out I'm shy. My head is spinning round, I'm so tongue-tied. I guess if you just give me time and read between the lines, you'll recognize my hints and lousy signs. Can identify these notions that I feel, these electrifying moments feel so real. So step into my world and dare to love this Lantau girl. Don't undermine my hints and lousy signs. I guess you would have figured out I'm shy. My head is spinning round, I'm so tongue-tied. 'Cause if you just give me time and read between the lines, you'll recognize my hints and lousy signs. Case you didn't notice, my heart sings low but it's supersonic. The fact that you blow me away. So torn but I'm broken, my heart sings low but I'm okay. Don't undermine my hints and lousy signs. I guess you would have figured out I'm shy. My head is spinning round, I'm so tongue-tied. 'Cause if you just give me time and read between the lines, you'll recognize my hints are lousy. When I'm with you, my heart sings loudly. Recognize my hints and lousy signs. You'll recognize my hints and lousy signs. Lousy signs.
Yeah. Lousy signs. All right, thank you. Cool. So it brings me to my last little song of the session, which I'd like to thank, first of all, Gary for having me, and of course Phil for doing the terrific sound, Phil Whelan and Gary Brown. Sorry.
Thank you. Yeah.
Gary Brightman.
Right, Brown.
Brightman Brown. I wonder if we're related, because my mum's a Brown. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to put my guitar down for this. Just a bit of a story about this song. This is called Praying on Science. And oh yeah, do you mind? Thank you. And I'm going to stand up, I think, for this one as well. About this time last year, I'd written a ballad, which isn't really it's a bit more of a pop ballad, you know, it's your kind of standard pop ballad, I would say. Not quite very jazzy or soulful, or, you know, in that way. But I'd written this lovely ballad, vocals and piano, and it took time. But then I thought it'd be really nice to explore having a string arrangement for it. And at the time I was kind of new to the recording kind of world. And long story short, I worked with a string arranger, and we ended up recording this song, which you will hear now, at the Royal Concert Hall in Glasgow with the Scottish Session Orchestra via a company called Clockwork Sessions, and you'll be able to check that out, the actual performance kind of itself, if you'd like to, on YouTube. And at the time, I think I was very nervous in the video, but recently I was on RTHK The Works that invited me on the show, and I performed it kind of more as an a cappella. But what you'll be able to hear now via the speakers, and I'm going to sing it. I just thought it'd be really nice to kind of tell that story, and rather than play it or you know, it'd be nice for you to hear the backing track with it with the strings. So it's a pop ballad, and it's called Preying on Science, and the theme is kind of a little bit wacky in the sense that I'm very fascinated by the basic properties of science, and I kind of look at my life, and I kind of look at come on in. We're just doing some music. I'm just gonna sing a song. Anyway, maybe I should just sing it instead of ramble on. But here we go. I'm just gonna stand up. Oh right, of course.
Finger.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Gosh. Oh right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just move this out the way a moment.
Yeah.
Seems strange to sing along with a backing track, but
Do you want that more
right.
central?
I think it's okay. I think we can leave it. Yeah. So this is Preying on Science. Oh, it's not touchscreen. Oh, we're not that far into technology. Wait, not quite yet. So yeah, recorded on this track is the Scottish Session Orchestra via myself, but I'm going to sing the vocals. But do check it out on YouTube if you can, because it was a massive part of my life, and I was very nervous in the video, but I'm very proud of it, and we're going to give it a go. All right, ready? Let's go.
I know it's in our nature, the mere sound of the beat is true, which spiral up like vapor until the clouds rain down on you. I feel the static rush around my nucleus, generate so much negative and plus of this universe. If you could turn back time, wouldn't that be great? Recreate your life. Is there anything you change? 'Cause if I turn back now, I'll burn down angels. And if the gods bow down, I'll pray, pray, pray on science. Pray for love. 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 Let's look at the bigger picture, drowned out by rain and wind. From that comes life's elixir. You define where you begin. What does the story say? It's nothing set in stone. So illuminate the science of the soul. 'Cause if we burn that cloud, we burn down rainbows. And if the gods bow down, I'll pray, pray, pray on science. Pray for love. 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 I'd rather free fables than shelter my sins. My song's crying so long till I listen for only the the truth, no. So walk on water and awaken the signs. You pray, 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 pray on science. Pray for love. 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 Pray for love. Pray for love. Pray. You can imagine. No. Thank you very much, everyone. That was loads of fun. Thank you. Thank you, Gary. And Phil Whelan. And everybody at Vibe. Thanks for coming, everyone. That was fun.
Fantastic.
Yeah.